I'm from the Bay, I take the whole city with me. Speed up, speed limit be too slow. Re-up, new car be too dope. Feed up, take shots and quick ball. View up, got the ocean next door. Ain't no lie, you'll be safe with me. I'm in the major league, I guess we're meant to be. I'll get a drink for you, you get a lift for me. We'll be overseas, yeah. I know that you love me on the low. Can you say that now? Let me know. Let me know.
I know that you love me on the low. Can I stay the night? I don't know.
I know that you love me on the low. Can you say that now? Let me know. Let me know.
I know that you love me on the low. Can I stay the night? I don't know.
Test 1 2. What's up, guys? Give us a few minutes. We'll be right
Hey,
there.
what up, everybody? Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to I don't know if there's people on Twitch, but shout out to Twitch, shout out to YouTube. That's something right there.
Give us 1 second, guys. Be right back.
Nice. Ain't nothing easy, everything a struggle. I wake up every day, want my mind to hustle. They head on a swivel, cause I'm doing triple. Dripping last year and you're so drizzle. They underestimate how I'm great. I dress every day like I got some dates. They didn't see me coming, I broke down the gate. I just walking straight, you still gotta wait. Listen up, I look good, of course. I got blueprint plans, and you still, of course. On the coupe in the hood, 300 horse. Pass the plate, it's my time, I won't take a loss. I used to never win, know what it feel like. Start to take the M's, they gon' say it's overnight. Put me in the bins, that's what I dream like. All the windows 110, that's some real life. Everything I do is really nice. I need me a coupe, that's really nice. I need me a house, that's really nice. I need me some ice, that's fucking nice. Everything I do is fucking nice. I need marble floors, that's really nice. I need first class, that's really nice. That's really nice. That's really nice. Mama told me always play nice. But if you put
Shoutout sa mga tao dyan nanonood sa YouTube. Go ahead and mag-comment kayo sa baba para ma-shoutout namin kayo. We're gonna start real soon here, guys. Makikinig tayo, maraming bala dito ang pakipakinggan. Kung artist kayo, please go on the YouTube community page and post your link so we can listen to it and react to it. And kung nakikinig kayo, next week we're gonna have Mike Swift in the building. We're gonna have Mike Swift again.
Yeet.
We're gonna have Mike Swift reacting next week.
Everything I do is fucking nice. I need marble floors, that's really nice. I need first class, that's really nice. That's really nice. That's really nice.
All right. We're a few minutes past 8, so let me go ahead and just switch this right over. Go ahead and turn this music down. What's going on, guys? We are back with our 7th episode of Eastbound Cosign. We did run into some issues the past 2 weeks. I think there was a New Year's that we were getting over, and then we had some people get sick. So we are back in action.
Yes, sir.
Once again, I am here with my boy Jimmy Pablo. If you guys are new here, Eastbound Cosign is basically a series that we started where we take submissions from all of our viewers and subscribers. So go ahead and hit exclamation submit if you want to get your track over, or exclamation Discord.
By the way, I like the new angle. I like that new angle, Kelvin.
Thank you. You got the white light going on too.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically what we do is we check out your guys' music, and Jimmy being a recording artist, he's going to give you feedback, through an artist perspective, like songwriting, your flow, things like that, how the song sounds like to the casual listener. And then for me, I will go ahead and try to give, some general tips and tricks on how to improve your sound in terms of the overall mix, in production and engineering. So I think we're gonna start with Jimmy. You had some stuff on your for like past posts, right? You had some stuff already.
I don't think I did.
Do you have stuff on your one from today though?
Yeah,
right?
look,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go ahead.
We got 16 comments on that motherfucker. So
Let me
like,
go ahead. Give me a second here, guys. Pause the music. All right. So I guess we can get right into it. We're gonna start with Jimmy's side over here on his Facebook.
let's
page.
go. Let's go. Let's go all comments and then let's do it from the
YouTube.
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Either way, yeah. I mean, that's what I thought you wanted to do, but I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right. You want?
So the first one we got shout out. Okay, Steve Pinkman and Clyde Green hit. I'm not sure. This might be a lyric video. This might be a music video, but it looks like a lyric video. So let's check this out. If you're out there, Steve and Clyde, let's check this out.
Let's go.
Again, dope visual.
Yeah, I like how they set it up like it's on the TV. That's pretty sick. Very nice.
We're watching TV with a guy watching TV.
Yeah.
Habang sa langit ay nakatitig, ang daming mga saloobing tinago nung pinili kong manahimik. Nasa huli ang pagsisisi, kaya ang demonyo nasa unahan. Ay nakangisi lang mo ba minsan? Gusto ko na rin na sarili pagalitan, kasi pakiramdam ko ako'y naiiwanan. Puro kasi dahilan at puro sandali lang. Kala ko kasi noon ito ay madali lang, buhay raw ay maiksi lang. Pero inabot na ako ng ilang taon, nakakulong buhay nga parang pelikula. Kasi lahat ng ito ay isang malaking palabas, nakatago sa berde ang matang laging pula. Kaya maasang umabot mensahe sa taas, nahihilo na ako sa ikot, gusto ko nang makalabas. Hoy, kailan mo ba ako itataka sa aminin ko? Ako'y nagkakamali rin, pero doon tayo natututo kung iisipin. Kasi paano kung lahat ng ito ay madali lang anihin, may makukuha ba tayo? Di ba tangina parang wala? Habang sa langit ay nakatitig, ang daming mga saloobing tinago na pinili kong manahimik. Nasa huli ang pagsisisi,
It's very chill.
Yeah.
nasa unahan, inakangisi habang sa langit ay nakatitig. Ang daming mga saloobing tinago na pinili kong manahimik. Kabaligtaran ba ang panaginip? Nakakapagod na.
Kahit pagod ay patuloy lumalaban, lumalaktaw sa kung ano man sa'kin ang humarang. Kaalamang nakatago, nadama at naranasan kahit kalabaw. Tagumpay gustong malasahan, ha, nilalasap ko lang ang berde. Problema di makita ng mata, parang duwende.
I heard the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Manang buhay disente,
Alright.
Dope. Good stuff, dude.
So, flow wise, man, I think, I personally would have done some stuff differently, like on the verse, like again, switch it up. But with this type of song, it's totally fine what they did here. They wrote the beat, they gave you that vibe. This is definitely that song that, after you smoke or while you're smoking, it's something really good to listen to, or just like a chill thing, like, in a summer day, or like it's like very chill, very just vibing out. Even the treatment on the chorus, I love the treatment of like kind of like on that radio megaphone type.
Yeah.
So I like that. I even the little details, like going as far as like, for example, the bong sound, the one we heard towards the end, like that brings a lot of like different excitement, something that you guys can do, right? So it's not always like, it's not always just flow, but there's those little things where it's like, oh, I think it'll sound good if we do a little sound effect here. That does a lot, like sometimes. So shout out to them, man. That I think this was a solid track.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the times, like people or rappers, for example, will layer a lot of their main vocals with like ad libs and dubs, right? But a lot of the times, They won't think outside of that, where the sound effects, like adding those parts that really kind of emphasize your lyrics and your bars, it really helps bring it out and give it more of an impact. So the bong sound, I think, was definitely a nice touch. It's something that a lot of people can relate to. But in terms of the mix, I actually think, compared to a lot of other submissions that we've gotten in the past, the overall mix actually sounds pretty good. Your vocals came out pretty clearly. The beat wasn't overpowering it or anything. The delivery, I think, definitely matched with the vibe. It was definitely a much more laid back, chill kind of song. So I think you did great there, Christian. Thank you for the
I like
follow,
that sound.
man. Appreciate it. Exclamation Discord or exclamation submit if you want any info to get some submissions over to us, and we'll check that out. But thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, in terms of the lyric video, I actually thought it was really cool how you put all the visuals like on the TV. So you have like a static photo, and then the TV is where the lyric video is actually happening.
Yeah, so basically what's going on is you're making your viewer watch somebody watch a TV. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like trippy.
Oh, give me one
If it's kind of cool too, if you notice, like underneath the TV is an older TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think maybe if he did something with that other TV in the bottom right there, like maybe just have it like do visuals, and then maybe it would be cool. Like if I don't know if this is a photo and you guys they doctor, but if they just took this and like simple things like on the production part where like this guy maybe like at one point would turn around like, oh, what, like it's something new, but it's like so simple and subtle. But yeah.
Yes.
Solid
okay.
track. Good shit. Steve Pinkman, X Clyde, Green Hit. So check that out if you guys like that.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I don't know why my commands aren't working right now.
Oh no, get to it, mod. Where the mod's at?
It's my.
By the way, people watching on Twitch, shout out to y'all. Thank you for subscribing to my legendary engineer mix by Kelvin. If we ended up watching your stuff, I know Twitch doesn't really play it back due to some copyright sometimes. You can head over to my YouTube, Jimmy Pablo, and you can watch the full episode today on there. And if we do end up reacting to your song, and you want to get a clip from it and use it as a promo material, feel free. You guys can rip. I'm giving us permission to rip the video on my YouTube, Jimmy Pablo. Yeah, so make sure to follow me on there.
Yes, sir. All right, so I don't know why the commands are down, but I did post the email that you can submit to.
It's eastboundcollective@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Twitch.
So go ahead and submit that, and we will get to it tonight. But yeah, thank you, Christian. All right. So we got that out of the way, and let's go ahead. Do we want to just look this one up on YouTube?
No, wait. I think look at that reply. I think.
Oh, I got a link. Okay.
Yeah, I made him post one. I think he got post one, but I don't think it's gonna work.
All right.
There's an 8-minute song, but we're only gonna be able to listen to at least 2 minutes tops, guys.
Yes.
This is an official music video, so we'll see. If we like it, we might just let the whole thing ride. So let's see.
Let's check this out.
This is by Riding in Thundum, The Thing, featuring P Street and Ivans. I think we saw one of their older stuff, Riding in Thundum, a few weeks back, so we'll see what this one's about.
All right, let's check this out, guys.
Shout out to Del Quero on YouTube. Musta pare ko Del Quero?
Ooh.
I turn this up, man.
Pag kami ang dumating, pwede ka nang umalis. Huwag ka muna dumikit, dumating. Alam mo na gagawin, bago alam mo na dapat. Pag kami ang dumating, pwede ka nang umalis. Huwag ka muna dumikit, dumating. Alam mo na gagawin, bago alam mo na dapat. Pag kami ang dumating. Sabi ko, wag mo na tatanungin. Tanda mo na, dapat alam mo na din kung ano ang dapat mo na gawin. Sa tuwing kami ang dadating, gating hanggang tingin na lang sa peng, geng. Yung mga dating mapanghusgang, mga nila lang hanggang ganyan lang ang kayang gawin. Ang mga tao laging pakita, mga
sinasabi sa'min, tatawanan na nga lang namin ang palihim. Kesa makipagsagutan pa dahil masasayang lang laway namin, gagawa na lamang ng awit, pasalubong sa aming pagdating.
RIP darating kahit tumabi, hawak ang mikropono magpapayanig, gagawa ng ingay malamang kang mabingi, pero I don't give a fuck, wala kang pake. Kung napasabi ka baka di mo pa alam, pwede kang maglaway habang kami naman nagyayabang. Lalo nalala ang bawat dura sa kada bagsak, garantisadong ito ay giba. Di allowed ang mga lame, malaki na no-no, galaw natin ay the same, wala tong slow-mo. Heavyweight na aming name sa ex na no joke, kaya pag kami ang dumating, pwede ka nang umalis.
Hey,
Okay.
got some dancers.
I know.
Hey, hey.
Bago alam mo na dapat pag kami ang dumating, pwede ka nang umalis. Huwag ka muna dumikit, dumating. Alam mo na gagawin, bago alam mo na dapat pag kami ang dumating. Dadating na sa unahan, galaway pambihira di mahigitat.
I know this is 2 minutes, but I wanna. Can you skip it? Can you skip it towards the end of the video? I'm curious as to why this is 7 minutes.
Excuse me.
RIP babomba, kasama pati yung pagpapasok mga zona.
Pwede ka nang umalis.
Okay.
I guess it just kind of. It's probably like after the video. Yeah, like credits and stuff.
Okay.
B-roll. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. I got some stuff to say. Okay, look. Dope song. Napakalupit, man. This is a dope ass song. Now, I think the song's about 5 minutes long, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. So the song is 5 minutes long. Now, I don't know. For me, I would not put the credits right here. I would put the what you call this? These because you're missing out on an opportunity here to make another promo for your video, right? So what I would do is instead of doing the BTS right here, I would make another video called Riding in Tandem, the thing behind the scenes. Now on that video, you can put you can kind of do this last part, right? Because what that does is when YouTube sees your video and they see that people are only watching up to a certain part, it affects your video on the recommendation, right? So YouTube wants to push videos that people are watching the whole time, right? So I don't know if Chat agrees with me on Twitch or
Oh yeah.
on
Christian
YouTube.
says fact. Thank you for the follow, guys. This is Main and Hip Hop Food Spot. Thank you.
That's what I would do. You know, I would take out this last part and make it into a BTS. Now this is a dope song, but I wish it was only 3 minutes long, and I say that because of this. If you have I think this is already a group to begin with, and then they added 2 more people, right? So unless the person you're adding has a big fan base or whatever, I think you should just do it as a group. You have a solid song, it can stand on its own. I'm not saying the other artist is whack or anything. It's just that, you know, it with a song so long, you might lose people, right? You want them to keep listening to it over and over again. And with songs like this, it's hard for people to like really memorize, right? Each verse because there's so many people in it. But dope song. That anyways, it's just like a little marketing thing that I know. So
Yeah.
that's what I would do. I would take this last part out. I would make a BTS video of it. I would use that BTS video to push the track. I would, you know, people like to see the bloopers, right? And then they go, "Oh, I want to see the original now." Like now I want to see the original music video because the bloopers are so fun, so funny. But besides the track is dope. The verses are dope. It has a lot of potential, but that's just a little tweak that I would do to increase, you know. It's just a missed opportunity, I think, to use as a promo material.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I mean, I know there are like some music videos like I think there's like some like music videos that Chris Brown is in where like
But that's Chris Brown, my dude.
I know, but still, I mean, just because it's Chris Brown doesn't mean you can't have a blooper at the end of your video, right?
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
there's a lot of people that do that stylistically. Although I do agree that for better marketing and for more potential to get your name out, you should break it up into two separate pieces of content so that you can push them out separately. Especially if you feel like this is a pretty strong song, which it seems like it is a pretty solid track in my opinion.
How much views does this have on 4,000 views, and they dropped it 2 months ago?
Yeah,
okay.
About 2 months ago. Yeah. I mean, in terms of the song, any suggestions from me for the video? I think it seems like you guys really utilize like one location pretty well. And you guys got a bunch of like different cool shots, like this red background over here. I can tell that's in the same location.
Yeah, you can see the window on the side right there.
Yeah, it looks dope though. I think it looks pretty good.
They beamed the lights, the RGB lights.
And then they had like a table in there at like
right there.
Right
that's
here.
it looks like that's on the side.
Yeah, those shots are pretty cool. I think with the location or like the one place that you guys had or the one place that you guys shot the video, you definitely utilize like a lot of different angles to kind of keep it exciting, which I think is good. The lights were definitely a nice touch. The overall mix is actually pretty decent. I think if anything, the vocals could get cleaned up a little more, but other than that, the levels are sounding pretty good. And it was still fairly, easy to kind of hear all the pronunciations of everything. So I think for the most part, it's a pretty good job, but you can just brush up on the vocals.
Yeah, there's an example of like, make the best of what you have. Obviously, they have one location.
Yeah.
So they saw this window. You can see behind this gentleman, they saw that window. They probably shot there from one of the lights, right? And then they cleaned up this. They did a group thing, and then they put back the table.
Yeah.
So for all we know, this could just be like a small garage, right? But
yeah,
they got multiple scenes in that garage.
They were very creative with using that one
exactly.
space. Yeah.
And so for people with like the untrained eye or like not really paying attention to this stuff, like to them it's like, oh wow, new location, right?
Yeah.
But really they don't like, to us, especially me when I'm looking at music videos, I put like, I'm kind of like the same way too. Like, how do I use one location and get multiple performance shots or B-rolls or whatever out of it?
Yeah, like just make the most of it, right? Yeah.
And shout out to the new followers on Twitch, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the new followers, man.
Christian says that he's going to shoot a video for the submission that he sent in, and he's going to make a BTS as well. Very nice.
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 Nah, that's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
And me and Kelvin were just talking about this the other day too. Like, when you shoot a BTS, make sure like you got one person like shooting the BTS. Like you tell them like, hey, this is for the BTS, and I want you to shoot it as such.
Like the videographer for the video is not also the BTS guy, right? Because he can't be doing the BTS while he's shooting the video.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you have like a designated cameraman that's getting all the behind the scenes footage. It is a little bit of extra work, but it's totally worth it if you ask me. I mean, you get a whole different piece of content that you can use to push your stuff. So.
Yeah, if you guys on YouTube, a perfect example is if you guys on my YouTube, Jimmy Pablo, where we're also streaming this, I have a content called Hours, right? And then I have a BTS with the Hours, and then it's I got a different shooter for that guy. So that's the BTS right there, and then the official audio right there, 7 months ago.
So you can see how like Jimmy's really capitalizing on, just like one track in particular, right? So the way we kind of think of it is, we've got a song coming out, and it's like, how many different pieces of content can we make to really help push out the song and get more exposure? So a lot of the things we notice, and I'm sure you guys will notice too, is like a lot of artists will upload like the official audio, for example, before they put up the music video. So you're kind of hyping it up, throwing the song out there. People are anticipating the actual official visuals that are going to be coming out down the road. So it's
also a good way to like, I know artists out there, like especially in the chat, every song we put out is a hit, like to us, right? It's like, this is the hit, this is the slapper, right? But as always, that's not really the case, because like it just doesn't lift off or whatever. Like it's just to the public, it's just not as good. Because if you're not putting out songs that you think is a hit, then why are you putting it out, right? Like you know, you gotta believe in your songs in that level. It's like this is the hit. This is gonna make me go mainstream or whatever. But yeah, it's a good way. The official audience, a good way to also kind of gauge on how strong that song really is. You know. But yeah.
Yup. And IHYL. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but thank you for the submission. We will get back. We will get to all the Twitch submissions once we're done on Jimmy's side. So yeah,
Let's
thank
do
you. Thank you.
let's do one more on my side, and then we can do a couple
switch
on
it
the
over.
Twitch. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the submission. Let's go for one more here.
If you're watching, Eldrin, if you're watching Eldrin, shout out sa'yo pare. Shout out. All right, so this one is by K. Ali featuring Nario, Paano Mo Nasabi. Again, on Twitch side, this is all Tagalog songs.
Yeah, give him some background.
Yeah,
on-
so
on
my
you.
background is, you know, I'm a Filipino American rapper, but I blew up in the Philippines in the hip hop game out there. So that's kind of mainly my fan base right now is in Manila, in the Philippines as a whole, and some here and there in the United States. But yeah, that's why every time I do these submissions, we get a lot of Tagalog songs. But yeah, that's a
Yeah,
quick
so we get a little bit of everything. We even get stuff from other parts of the world. So we're very open to our submissions. We take everything. We listen to everything. What does the title mean? Just
So
out of
paano mo
curiosity.
nasabi? It means like, how did you like what do you mean? Like how did you
Okay.
say that? Like what do you
Okay.
mean? Like
What do you mean?
kind of like in a way, but like it's more like angst. Like
I gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not as I don't know.
What's the cue, Christian? Once we're done with this, we're going to the Twitch side, and since you were the first submission, you're gonna be the next one up. And then we're just going down the list of whoever else
Yeah.
just submitted it.
And guys,
in Twitch.
on the Twitch, we do have a Discord where we are gathering
Yeah,
musicians.
I'll link it for you guys.
Yeah, musicians. We have a bunch of producers in there. We have, you know, we actually don't even have a lot of songwriters in there. So if you're a songwriter, I think it's a good opportunity for you to hop on this Discord. Yeah, we trying to get a lot of collaborations going through there. So
Yeah, once we get things going, a lot of our submissions are going to come through there. So I will just have a Discord command rather than the Discord and the submit command, and you know everything will just funnel through there. We'll check out all the Twitch stuff through that. But yeah, there's a lot of collab opportunities. You know, Jimmy's always down to listen to beats and you know collaborate on any upcoming tracks. So if you guys are producers or even other recording artists, you know, feel free to join the Discord and we can get some collaborations going.
yeah, all right, let's run this.
Yes. All right. Let's check this one out, guys. Submit through the email.
Eastboundcollective@gmail.com.
At this point, hip hop, either option is okay. So totally up to you. But yeah, let's check this one out, guys.
Okay.
Gang. I like the beat.
Okay. This background is from a meme that blew up in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hindi marunong? Magkano binayad mo? Walang bayad-bayad yung kaibigan ko.
Paano mo nasabi Hindi kami mabagal, todo lalagari Walang aharang, tabi kami aabante Iniwan ng mahina, galawan parang hinete Paano mo nasabi Hindi kami mabagal,
The leather coat, though.
Walang aharang, tabi kami aabante Iniwan
The leather coat in the Philippines, such as hot boy.
Shout out sa mga tulak laging hustling Sarap na medicine na parang laging rolling Imahinasyon ko ay parang J.K. Rowling Swabe yung bito parang ako'y nag-bowling Tansyado ang alaw
We got a lot of good submissions.
Yeah.
Niwang isilaw Ngayon ay namatay Talento kong hilaw Hindi naglalantay Tirang may kape sa langit Sa'yo ko ibubuga Bye Tutok beng yuda I say ha Is your money go fly? I steal the spotlight sa aking enemy.
Okay, I can already hear some mixing stuff.
Ang recipe, pare-revive, ayoko ng autopsy. Tapon sa survival to my man. Huwag mo sabihin na diba, ganito pa rin. Pagtapan sa survival to my man. Huwag mo sabihin na diba, ganito pa rin. Paano mo nasabi Hindi kami mabagal, todo lalagari Walang aharang, tabi kami aabante Iniwan ng mahina, galawan parang hinete
Okay. Alright, just real quick. So okay, so I get now why that's their title. So, a few years back, maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, there was a meme of this guy getting caught doing drugs in public, and in the Philippines, I mean, you do drugs, you're like, you done like.
It's bad.
So the meme is this guy's like on handcuffs, and then he said, basically asking him about like why did you do that drugs, and then basically the dude said, what do you mean, like how do you know, like how do you know I did drugs,
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? And so it
Okay.
kind of became a meme, and then so that's what you hear in the beginning.
Okay, they're kind of poking fun at it.
Yeah. So quick feedback: if you're gonna do studio shots, right? If you're gonna do studio music video shots, right? For example, on this one where he's like rapping in front of the thing, you can't really see the point of a music video is so people can kind of see a performance, right, from you. So they have to see your lips, right? You hiding behind the pop filter, the mouth guard, kind of defeats that purpose, right? So I'm pretty sure they're not recording this as they're filming it.
Right.
You can take that off. Like take that off for the time being. Just have the mic there. Maybe shoot it off the side, right? Also, there's probably more locations than this corner of the room, right? Like, shoot it next to the engineer. Have the engineer bop out while you're like spitting it, or like go in
where the
front.
desk is at, right?
Exactly.
Like the mixing desks, right?
Go in front, or go in front of the studio, out on the street. Like there's probably some place out in walking distance of where you are.
Or like the front door of the studio,
Exactly.
like right outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could do that
If there's a
too.
stairs, if there's
Yep.
whatever, right? So I have a track called No Doubt. I filmed it with a bunch of people. We did the exact same thing. Parts of it was like in the studio, right? But we also went out into the street, just like right next to the studio, and then we just shot it like that, and then it came out really well, right? Lyric wise and songwriting, I think it's dope. It's very hype. There's definitely some mixing stuff that I hear, but I'm gonna let Kelvin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like Jimmy said, this is a very solid song. I think really just the improvements would just be just kind of brushing up the mix a little better. It doesn't sound bad the way it is now. I probably just would have done things a little differently with like the layering. For like the hook, maybe like with those layers you can play around with some effects to kind of separate it from the way that the verses sound. And then in terms of like the layerings on like the main verses, let me see here. I just feel like you can kind of even those out a little more just so that the layers kind of sit on top of each other a little better. Cause it does sound like, certain parts layers are overpowering other layers at different points. And so you kind of just want to even that out and keep it consistent and level with each other. But other than that, I really like the beat. I thought the flow was very catchy with it. This seems like a pretty solid track. So overall, I think you guys did a pretty good job here. There's just improvements on, like Jimmy said, you can utilize the space a little better with the studio music video, and then kind of just brush up the mix, really just cleaning up the vocals and kind of leveling out the layers. One other thing I noticed, there aren't any like effects, like any reverb or any echoes or delays. And I think that could really kind of help, bring out the strength of the song as well. So maybe on your next track, if you have something similar in style, maybe play around with that, and see how that sounds to your ear. But other than that, nice job.
Yes, sir.
Guys. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and move over to the Twitch side.
Twitch
Christian,
side.
if you are still here, we are going to check out your track. Let us know where you are from, my friend.
Yeah.
While we pull this up here.
Is that an extra cup, Kel? On that blue one?
Yeah.
I can.
The water's...
Yeah.
Okay, let me hide all this Alibaba stuff real quick. Perfect. All right, Christian, let's check this out here.
Where you from?
Texas, Austin. All right. Okay. Sorry, just had to check some settings here. We got a little SoundCloud track. And pull that up. All right, this one is called Skin. R&B and soul. Okay, so did you produce this? Did you just sing on it? Did you do everything? Give us a little bit of background while we take a listen to your song, okay?
Comment says smooth like butter.
Smooth like butter.
Another star right here.
I'm
Let's
ready
go.
for it, man. Let's check this out.
Bilu.
He did everything. Okay. Bassline's groovy, dog. You get like Joji vibes, dude. Okay.
Shout out to Eric Gomez on the YouTube.
What up, Eric? Caleb, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Chiquino. Yo, you got a voice, Christian. Nice, man.
Wow.
Very solid job, Christian. This was real nice. You just uploaded this a day ago. So thank you for sharing this new track with us. Yeah, what'd you think?
I love it. It definitely created like a sex playlist vibe.
Yeah.
Or like something that you would hear like in a speakeasy, jazzy place, you know what I mean? Somewhere dark. Love the singing, right? I guess the only thing, my only feedback is I wanted more singing, you know. But I also can tell that it was done on purpose to let some of the instruments shine through.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, yeah, I was just craving more singing, but I mean, it's a solid tracks.
Yeah. You know, I think being that you did everything on your own, it came out really, really clean. Your mixing is pretty solid. I would say, if anything, there were some parts where the instruments were kind of overpowering the vocals a little bit. But other than that, your voice is really on point. Whether or not you use pitch correction, I mean, it sounds really good and really natural. Your falsetto sounds really good. Definitely got Joji vibes, like I was saying before. Sounds really good. And, you know, your structuring or your composition of the song is really nice too. Like, you know, people who maybe don't have much experience will tend to do stuff like, you know, verse, hook, verse, but you had like a bridge, right? Like you had like a little breakdown where you did like something different and kind of switched it up, which is very common in R&B songs. So, you know, I think this is a pretty complete song. I really don't have anything to suggest in terms of mixing tips other than maybe level out the vocals a little more.
I think the time on it is good as well. 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
it's definitely a good length.
Yeah, so like people like, oh, it's done already, or let me listen to it again.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
keep that shit on loop, right?
Yeah.
Because these days, like with music, like people have short attention spans, man. Like you'll notice with like a lot of rap songs, like they'll usually start off like with the banger with like, you know, and ignore like the long intros and stuff. So, you know, it's really like high energy all the time, get everyone's attention as best you can the whole way through. But I feel like you definitely did that with like the instrumentation and your voice, the singing all sounded really good. Smooth. Yes, Mochi is very, very, very smooth. I totally agree.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth like butter.
Yes, sir. Smooth like butter. Thank you for the submission, Christian. That was a great listen.
Thank you, Christian.
Definitely a change of pace from what we normally get.
Yeah, Christian. Guys, on the Twitch, I don't know how many people are watching it because I can't really see the Twitch
Got about
feed.
eight viewers right now.
Guys, we have a Discord where we are collecting all the music creatives that we meet through Twitch. Please join it. Right now, there's a shitload of producers in there. We would love to have people like, singer-songwriters as well.
I think we got like one singer in there as well, but it is starting to grow. So, you know, a lot of collaboration opportunities with those guys as well as Jimmy. If he has any other upcoming tracks, he's always on the lookout for beats and people to collab with.
And eventually, guys, we are thinking about doing some music NFTs.
Yes,
so
sir.
the more artists we get in there, the more we can like pump out some nice ones. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right, we got Maine coming up next. Maine, are you still here? We're about to check out this track called "Bout Me." If you're still here, give us a little background, where you from, things like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. Uploaded almost a month ago. Let's take a listen, guys.
Okay, I like it already.
Some weekend vibes, dude. I like it.
I'm not your side piece, I'm not your friend,
Weekend vibes all the way, bro.
You wanna your back on. Yeah, I might be with you, but I'm better without you. I got other hoes with me, stacked up like the iPhone. I told all my exes, keep saying your blessings. I do right my wrongs, but that doesn't mean I'll text you. Yeah, I'm in my end zone, demon time where I go. Keep running your mouth, and I'm moving to the next home. I gotta move, chasing them back, hustle and go, get in the racks. I'm on my soon, gotta relax, I'm on the road, testing the max. You tell me what you know about me. You tell me.
It's nice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Chasing them back, hustle and go, get in the racks. I'm on my soon, gotta relax, I'm on the road, testing the max. You tell me what you know about me. You tell me what you know about me. Your last nigga done left you, now you'd rather be solo.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some singing songs, bro. It's nice.
I like the vibe. I like the vibe a lot.
I need some producers that can make this shit, man.
Yeah.
Who you fooling? Drop the attitude. I'm not mad at you, baby. I'm not mad at you, baby. Who you fooling? Drop the attitude. I gotta move, chasing them back, hustle and go, get in the racks. I'm on my soon, gotta relax. I'm on the road, testing the max. You tell me what you know about me. You tell me what you know about me. I gotta move, chasing them back, hustle and go, get in the racks. I'm on my soon, gotta relax.
Is Maine still in the chat? Good shit, man.
What you know about me. You tell me what you know about me.
I don't know why this shit is on private, son. Release this shit.
Make it public already, bro.
Release this shit. Shoot a music video for this, man. Dude, song composition solid. He had some bars in there that I like. At least I think there was a bar in there about you have so much hoes, they're like stacked up like the iPhone, like that was cool. There was also one where it's like when you like started singing towards after the verse, we start getting a little bit more singy. And then he put like a little layer effect in there, like The Weeknd does. It was pretty cool. Even at the part where you break it down, where it's like it's like more rappy. I liked it. So I mean, it's a solid track. Like this has a lot of potential. Even from the cover is dope. Goes with the vibe of the song. Like that's literally how people are gonna be listening to this. Like just like going home, like going home from work or in the bus. You know what I mean? They're just vibing out. Like getting lost. Like it's a dope track. Yeah, I think this might be a good ladies hit. Like a lot of ladies are gonna like this. A lot of fellas as well. I mean, it's just a dope track.
Tell me I'm wrong. That Weeknd is an influence on you. It definitely sounds like Weeknd.
Yeah.
Which is dope. He said that he is from Canada and he is the vocalist on this. He has a producer who made the beat for him. Solid, dude. I definitely
join the Discord, man. Join the Discord, man.
He said, "Bro, I'm Canadian. Of course, he has an influence." I feel it, dog. Hey, that's not.
No, there's a lot of artists and in Canada that kind of has this sound,
Hell
like
yeah.
a fellow Filipino, Manila Gray, has kind of like this sound too. Um, Anders has this sound. Who else? Uh, was that Party Like Last Night? What's his name?
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door has this sound too.
It's kind of like an OVO,
Yeah,
like
it's
weekend kind of sound.
it's a Canadian sound because it's in Canada it's like it's especially in Vancouver side I know it rains a lot, so they like that slow vibey stuff. So sometimes the weather do be doing something, man. So anything on the mixing?
Yeah, I mean, for the mixing, I think if anything, the vocals just came through a little thin. I would have wanted to hear a little bit more mid-range or low-end frequencies of your vocals to really kind of make the song a little more full. The vocals they definitely sound nice in terms of the levels and the pitch and everything. It just sounded a little thin to me, and I feel like you could definitely make it a little more. Mix it to it where it sounds a little more warm and a little more full, and I think it would sit a little better in the mix. But other than that, like Jimmy said, everything else is pretty solid. Like I was feeling it the whole way through. So just improve on the mixing, like mainly just the vocals in particular. Maybe give it a little bit more of some mid range, just so it doesn't sound as thin or as airy. That way, it sounds more like your vocal will have a lot more presence, and it doesn't sound like you're thinning out and other instruments are kind of washing out your vocals. So maybe start there on your next track and see how much of a difference it makes. Christian, you can submit another one. We tend to usually give each person one submission every episode, and if anyone submits anything extra, we usually save it for like the next week's episode. So you guys can keep submitting as much as you want.
Yeah, we go live every Monday, y'all. Every Monday.
Yeah,
around
Monday,
this time.
Around 8 p.m. PST.
Yeah.
We just go through all the submissions that we get. So anything that we don't get to tonight, we carry it over to the next week. So we don't miss out or skip out on anyone. But yeah, feel free to submit, guys, if you guys want to. All right, I don't know how to say your name, man, but you are up next.
I hate you, Logan.
Okay.
Right?
I that would make sense to me. Yes.
I hate you, Logan.
Yes. I hate you, Logan. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Looks like this one is a rough mix here. It's called I've Been Lost.
Damn, Logan got some followers on SoundCloud here, man.
Yes, sir. And you only got one track uploaded, bruh.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's check this out.
And
guys.
it's a private track.
Where are you from? Did you do everything? Are you just a vocalist, producer? Let us know while we're taking a listen.
Alex, run that shit back.
Hey, but Pop, this one crazy, bro. Well, I can't believe it. You don't believe me. I've been lost since the day you say you free me. I know it's hard, you never got to see me. But you won't see me no more. Did I ever tell you this is your fault? I'm always getting how to kill the downfall. But I can't blame you. I'm getting high too. But I ever will be. Oh, it's crazy how you talk to me, love me, and then you kill me. I was funny, I still be. All little things that you did to me that ruined everything, I swear. Why'd you have to go and fuck it all up? I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Now I'm all fucked up, you're in my mind too. It don't matter what's behind it. I know sometimes it's hard, but I need you 'cause I'm lost. I'm so lost without you. Yeah, I'm so lost without you. I'm so lost without you. Yeah, I'm so lost.
Baby, come here 'cause I'm lost. I be out here posted up like I'm gone. Baby, don't you turn another time.
So I'm guessing this is the open part. Gotcha. Nice, man. You're from Florida and just your vocals. Gotcha. Dude, nice, man. Nice.
I wish the producer like dropped that beat sooner though. You know, but other than that, it's still a solid track. When it did drop though, I just felt like that kick. I wish it hit harder. You know, but you know, it's all preference. But other than that, you know, the songwriting is solid. So like, it has a theme. You're within the theme. You have a theme going on, and it's all within that range. So good shit, Logan.
B Purdy, thank you for the follow. If you have a submission, you can submit to. My commands aren't working right now, so feel free to join the Discord. We do have an Eastbound Cosign submission channel where you can just throw up your stuff, and we will get to that. Or you can email eastboundcollective@gmail.com.
Just have them join the Discord, man.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Submit through the Discord. We got other creatives in there as well. So it'll be a good place. We're trying to build a place where people can just collab. You know.
Yes. All right, Logan, thank you for the submission. For me, in my opinion, you know, I do think your songwriting and composition, in terms of like your vocals, it's all already there. Like, I don't know if you did the mixing as well, but a lot of the effects that were used for like your layerings and stuff, I thought that was a really nice touch, and it actually meshes well with the tone or the emotion of the song. So you did pretty good there. Again, just like the last submission, I do think your vocals are a little thin. In particular, they're a little harsh. I kind of had to turn it down because the high end was a little harsh to the ear for me. So maybe if you're compressing the vocal, maybe just tone it down a little bit and just taper off a little bit of the high end, because you don't need that much, you know, like crispiness in your vocals to the point where like the S's are really like, you know, like damaging, not really damaging, but it's just really like unpleasant to the ear, right? Because it's so harsh. But besides that, you know, you're totally going the like the emo rap kind of direction, and I really think you found your sound there. So thank you for that submission, man. Definitely sharp. Yes, that's a good way to put it, Mochi. Yes.
And guys, if you guys want to use any of this as a promotion for your clip, you know, us reacting to your stuff, feel free. I know Twitch does a weird thing with the tracks; it gets deleted. But this is live on my YouTube as well, Jimmy Pablo. So you guys can head over there and just rip the video yourself. Feel free. It's all under Eastbound Cosign. I think this episode 6?
7. Yes.
So.
All right, Hip Hop Food Spot. You've been sticking around, man. You are up next. This one is called Ninth Inning. Looks like you just put this one up December. Okay, all right. So still getting things up and running, looks like.
Freddy High.
Let's do it.
That's a dope name.
Let's go ahead and check this out.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're from, hip hop, and whether or not you did everything.
Look, we out here learning every day. Patience is a virtue, but we never wait. Praying to God on our time, but he never late. A
solid
real
mix.
Man to lose his pride and still show his face. Y'all really can't relate, look dog, we eating different steaks. Take a risk and fuck the fall. Is you down to risk it all for the dream to go a different way? It was all a team, 3 down, that's a different play. That's the type of shit that won't sit and stay. Wanting me to open up, talk about that shit that I never say. Like a need for a team, you ain't gotta play. That's that time to stay, and we gon' get it right today. You don't know the pressure, working my whole life away. Look, there ain't a limit that I can't go. Think we square jump, I'm at your head like Kango. Since 03, we had the data like Django. They really always said, don't let them fuck up on your mango. But keep the main thing, and people gon' talk. But you change what they say when you change things. That's exact talking, always keep that fade clean. Yeah, cause that other shit is Beijing. Yeah. Look. Cause this is top 10. Major keys on some shit that got me locked in. Yeah, that club make a room I want stock in. 3rd gen, yeah, they even on my pops win. This feel like royalty back in the day, that shout to rock them. The bigger picture, we that cream of that crop thin. I can't be stopped with that knock, they keep putting bop in. That's our best foot forward, we out the block. And when the family ties, yeah, it better be a knot. 100% of the time, yeah, it's hard to give a lot. But I stayed 10 down, that's growth, we off the block. I'm off the mound in that 9th inning. Jumped in just to drown, but I keep swimming. And I took a whole L, but I keep winning. Only human cause I pray and I keep sinning. 2020 biggest lesson, keep my focus tough. Yeah, something about that shell, don't let them close enough. If we talking about pressure, then I open up. All this
I
weight
like
on
it,
my
dog.
stage,
I
show
like it.
sold out.
Very solid mix, man. This is a really nice track.
This
Very
is
dope.
a straight spitter track, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, that
like,
was bars.
I was waiting for a chorus, but I kind of liked it where you kind of just didn't put a chorus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Solid bars, bro. The delivery's fucking solid. Like, every bar is clear. Like, I heard every fucking line. Like, there was no, like, you know what I mean? Like that goes back to the recording too. Like, you know, sometimes we want to rap and we want to get everything in all in one take, and sometimes that works, and sometimes you gotta punch in so it's like clear. So I don't know if this is all straight through, but man, that shit was solid. It reminds me of this track that I love from Meek Mill called the 1942 Flow. It kind of gave me that, like, you know, just like how he talks about, like, you know, what he's going through, and like, yeah, I like this track.
It's like a song for the streets, right? Like that kind of stuff. Yeah, no, like I think your delivery was like on point. You can definitely tell that your confidence level is high. Like you're really comfortable with your sound.
I can tell you've been not only rapping, but you've been recording for a good while.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's a difference between, like, you've been writing rhymes and, you know, rapping to, like, when you're recording, right? Because like, sometimes someone just been writing and rapping for a while but haven't recorded, and then you can kind of tell that it's lacking something, but like this one is all solid, man. So,
Yeah.
good shit, Freddie High.
Your energy is all the way there. The mix is solid. Like I really don't have much if anything, like objectively, like I might have maybe during some parts of your bars, like I probably would have upped the effects a little bit, like with the delays and stuff. I heard like very small amounts of delay like the whole way through, which is a really good touch to kind of fill out the space. But you know, to kind of emphasize your bars a little bit, I probably would have turned it up on certain parts.
I would have bumped up the vocals a little bit more too.
Vocals can definitely go up as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. You know, I still think like if you were to release a song like that, like that's, I'm sure it would be okay.
And this is a dope art. Like, I don't know if this is you and your family.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too. If this is your family, this is a dope.
Yeah, this is a dope album. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like it. It's
the all white with the white background, like,
yeah,
it's, you know, clean. I'm guessing this is from the project called Section 3, right? So I'm getting that. Your logo is dope. I mean, you got a dope rapper name, man. Freddie High is a dope rapper name. Like.
Yeah, the branding and the image, the artist image is all like already there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's pretty solid. So you're already well on your way, man. You know what you're doing. It seems like. So, you know, solid job, man. Thank you for submitting this.
Yeah.
This was a solid track.
Yeah, we'd love for you to join the Discord too, Freddie.
Yeah, hit up the Discord, man. Let's get some collabs going. We'll share music with each other and maybe get something going. But thank you for that. All right. Next up, we have Mr. McChickeno. All right. McChicken, if you are still here, let us know where you are from and if you did everything on this track. Let's pull it up here. This one's called Things That We Do. What did Hip Hop said? Thank you both. We keep getting comparisons to Meek. That's dope. Hey, that's very cool, man. That means you're doing something right. If you're getting that kind of feedback that often. Right, yes, I'm here. I'm just a producer of Lo-Fi from Pennsylvania. Okay.
We love Lo-Fi.
Zitch, if you have a submission, please join the Discord. We do have an Eastbound Cosign submission channel where you can share your music, and we'll get to that. All right. All right. McChicken, let's go ahead and listen to Things That We Do.
Okay. We got a lot of good submissions today, man.
Yeah, solid work, guys.
Even from the Filipino side.
Yeah.
And he said this is just a lo-fi?
I think so, yeah.
Bruh, get fucking Freddie High on this.
Yeah, that would be dope. Lo-fi and rap go really well together.
I already hear Freddie High on this, man. Get on the Discord, collab with each other, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Nice breakdown.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I like the percussion sounds, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, McChicken though. This is a hip hop track.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's not a
lo-fi
this-
is like that.
this-
Lo-fi can be like that.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. But this is, I definitely hear like
Someone rapping.
someone
on it.
rapping over this, like, because it's to me, to me as a rapper, it sounds like a beat that I want to rap in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, just off the bat, I mean, I hear people like, you know, like Freddie High on this, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean a lot of lo-fi stuff. I can definitely, I tend to always, you know, it's like a rapper would definitely go well with the beat, right? I mean, lo-fi stuff is pretty hip hop-ish, just a lot more on like the chill and laid back side. But yeah, dude, I could totally picture that. I think if for the lo-fi track, you had some really good drum patterns, and I like how it wasn't the same drum pattern like the entire way through. You know, as it was progressing, you were kind of switching up and adding stuff to your drum patterns, which was really dope. I do like the little breakdown in the middle as well. Definitely a lo-fi feel. Everything's nice and muffly. That's what I like to go for when I'm making lo-fi stuff. If anything, you know, I like to play around with like a lot of textures, you know, on top of like drum patterns and stuff, like clicky textures or clunky textures that just kind of like complete the song, in my opinion. So maybe just to experiment on your next track, you know, look for like some cool textures that you can kind of sit behind the entire mix of the song, just to kind of give it more of that lo-fi feel. Because, you know, a lot of the times there's like lo-fi tracks where you'll hear like the rain in the background, right? Or you'll hear like birds chirping and shit, right? So like that kind of like peaceful ambience, like a lot of the times like lo-fi artists will kind of put that in the background, because it kind of helps like set the mood and like the scene, right? If you were to kind of visualize, you can hear the birds chirping, you can hear the rain.
Even on that part where he breaks it down, if he just puts like rain thing, just like a little snippet right
totally
there.
Like it wouldn't even have to be rain. You could have like the wind blowing, right? Like anything like that, like some sort of ambience, I think is always a nice touch when it comes to the lo-fi stuff. But you know, other than
some
those
lightning sounds, thunderstorms,
that'd be pretty crazy. Like you hear like a chill lo-fi beat and all of a sudden a fucking thunderstorm comes through. That'd be pretty crazy. But I mean, other than those suggestions, like as it is right now, I think this is pretty solid. Like if you were to release this as is, I'd be happy with it. So, very nice work, man.
I would get a rapper on this though, my chicken. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can always look for a rapper on your other lo-fi tracks too. Like that will always work, man. That will always work. All right. Let me see here. I think we probably have something in the Discord now that everyone's kind of been getting people to migrate over there.
Well, I want you to listen to one. Let's go back to the Facebook real quick.
Okay.
Who do we listen to?
This would be the next one, right?
This would be the next one.
Yeah.
Let's do damn. Let's do that one real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do a couple from the Filipino side on the Twitch. Just hold on, Twitch.
I'm pulling up our Discord right now, chat. So let me go ahead here. Eastbound Cosign submission. You guys, if you've been submitting in other channels, I probably won't see it. If you haven't submitted already, make sure you are in this channel, Eastbound Cosign submissions, and we'll get right to it. Big OG, thank you for submitting in the right channel, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's check this one out. You want to give it a little
Yeah,
intro?
so this one is by DZ Loaded, official music video. Let's go. Let's listen to some music from the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Dito sa mata ang gigil kaya di mapigil ang galaw. Ang galaw. Ngayon lumapit sa'kin mga dati ang umaayaw sa aking galaw. Kaya sulat laging loaded upang hindi na ma-broke, hindi na ma-broke. Kaya sulat laging loaded upang hindi na ma-broke, hindi na ma-broke, upang hindi na ma-broke. Ginaganapan ko na hanggang sa masabi mo na talagang nag-iba ka. Hanggang sa panaginip ko lang inuki, bulong-bulungan ang pangalan ko, madalas masamid. Kaya ginalingan ko pa sa kahapon, di masigit. Kaya malayo ang natatanaw, papunta na ako di alaw ang dating umayaw. Buti na lang sa pangarap hindi umayaw. Ngayon taas noot malaya ko nang isigaw. Ang mga pinaghirapan, pinagsikapan, di ko malimutan nung panahong tinawanan. Ayoko nung kinakaw pa lang, alam ko na lang sa harap kundi sa likuran.
I like that shot with like zooming on his face.
Yeah.
Pinapanatili ko na sulat ay palaging loaded, hindi na ma-bro. Kaya pinapanatili
That was a very mature shot right there.
Hindi na ma-broke, hindi na ma-broke. Dito sa mata ang gigil kaya di mapigil ang galaw, ang galaw. Ngayon lumalapit sa'kin mga dati ang umaayaw sa aking galaw. Kaya sulat laging loaded upang hindi na ma-broke, hindi na ma-broke. Kaya sulat laging loaded upang hindi na ma-broke, hindi na ma-broke. Iniwanan ko sila nung ako ay nag-penetrate at pinasok ang laro malapit.
Solid track.
I like this one.
The video is solid. I mean, they made use of what they had. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Shout out to the Philippines, man. I feel like you guys are always making the most out of what you guys got. Man.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean-
that's dope. That's dope.
You know, you can tell this kid.
More power to
You
you
can tell this
guys.
kid just ripped this fucking producer's beat, but he didn't give a fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but it is what it is. You know, like, $20-$25 is a lot of money out there. So they just gonna make the music. But yeah, I mean, what they have, I feel like they shot this with their phone, too.
You know what it is? I was gonna point it out too. It's the fact that I believe it was shot in 60 frames per second. So like everything looks really, really, really smooth, right? Whereas normally with like music videos and movies, you kind of want like that cinematic feel. Usually things like that are within like 30 frames or 27 frames per second. That gives it that more cinematic feel. When you're shooting in 60 frames per second, it looks really smooth like this, and it almost gives it that like home video type of feel because it's like so smooth, as odd as that sounds. So I think for like future music videos, just to give it a little bit more of a cinematic feel, shoot it in 30 frames or 27 frames, and it'll come out a lot cleaner, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the song itself, I thought it was really catchy. The beat is really dope, in my opinion, and I do like the tone of the delivery that this artist has. Like, I kind of like that, like, kind of grungy, laid back kind of delivery.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty dope. I think one thing I would have kind of preferred is if you kind of did a little bit more layering, like maybe throw some ad libs in there and like some dubs like on top of your vocals, because it did sound like a little bare at some parts of the song, but I think ad libs would really carry it the whole way.
And this
through
is
as well.
this is a good definition of you got 4 solid homies, shoot a video, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You don't need a lot.
They gotta be with it too. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want homies that like won't kind of like show out in a music video. Like, you want guys to like that you want to like vibe out with you. That helps the video.
Yeah.
Kind of give it more impact.
They got no fancy cars, no fancy jewelry, no nothing.
It's just
like
them.
in a parking lot. You feel me? Him and his boys, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get any rawer than this.
Yeah,
Like, this is raw as
It's
fuck.
definitely a very raw
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
I like it. This is solid. I like this one. Thank you, DZ, for submitting Loaded. Thank you. All right. Any other ones here in particular, or do you just want to go down?
Well, Amach did put one up. So.
Amots did one. Okay, we can pull his up. Let's see what the chat over here on Twitch has said so far. Mr. Chicken, McChicken, he said, "I appreciate it so much. I had gotten 2 ads at the moment." Oh yeah, I know. Yes, there's ads every so often, just because it does help the channel out. So if you guys want to catch parts that you miss due to the ads, go to Jimmy Pablo's YouTube channel. once the live stream is done, everything's gonna be up there for you guys to watch.
Yeah, Jimmy Pablo on my
and
YouTube, man.
you can rip it off our page.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys the links and everything, you know, when we end the stream, just so you guys know where everything's at. But yeah, you can always catch this stuff on the YouTube channel as well. What else do we have here? Zich, don't know what they're saying, but this hard. Hey, me too, man. I am not Filipino. I don't speak Tagalog. I just engineer a lot of Jimmy's work, so I'm right there with you. I'm just listening to how
Yeah,
it
so
sounds.
the new people on Twitch, man, my background is I am a rapper, songwriter. I've been rapping for a while. I caught a break out in the Philippines. I had a a viral hit. I had a hit go viral. Now it's like doing 22 million views out in the Philippines. This one he's playing it's called Ice, and I collab with these other kids out there, and then it just became a street thing. Like every fucking corner of the fucking thing, they were just playing it and shit. So that's why on my side there's a lot of like Filipinos submitting music because a lot of my fan base is out there. I actually just did a Malaysian song with some Malaysian rappers, and it's going pretty well in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So that might be, another, I speak fluent Tagalog, but not to that level. Like I spit in Tagalog, but in English, like I kind of cover it. Like I do a good job of like covering my Tagalog weakness
It's
with
a good
like
mix
with
of
my
and
English,
Tagalog.
right? But yeah, that's my background, and that's why like I'm big out in the Southeast Asia. That's why we getting a lot of these Tagalog submissions. But yeah, like I said, I just did a song with these Malaysian guys, and it's doing pretty well out there. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, maybe I'm gonna start in Southeast Asia and just take over each country at a time.
One
So
country at a
one
time,
country
dog.
at a
That's how we
time,
fucking
yeah.
do it, man.
The world's a big place, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I got I got a little fan base out here in the States, but it's mostly out in Southeast Asia. So, but yeah, this one is by a homie. His name is Amats Nam Garcia. Back on the story is he wrote this song for he was paid to write this song
Okay.
to write for a girl.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's the background on this. He was paid to make a song for this girl that he's that guy's gonna dedicate it to, and I actually did a track with this kid as well, which is our most recent song called Tahimik Lang, which is like a reggae type vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you guys go check that out as well. Hip hop food spot. Love your guys' feedback. So detailed. Be pretty. Trust your true. Your feedback is seriously great. Thank you guys. We try to do what we can. We're not like super famous or anything like that, but we feel like the stage that we're at, we can definitely give a lot of helpful tips to people that are up and coming or just starting out. So that feedback means a lot, man. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
That's what keeps us going. So thank you for that. But yeah, let's check out this track by Amats.
That's Amat's new logo.
I like his logo. I like the guitar vibes.
Kaabang-abang di hamak ang iyong kagandahan. Malalim mong dimples at mata mo na bilugan. Tawa mong nakakahawa, ang sarap mong pakinggan. Kayang-kaya kita titigan kahit magapon pa yan. Kasi kung susumahin ay wala nang hahanapin. Masarap ka ng kasama, masarap din kausapin. Wala na akong hihilingin bukod sa mapunta ka sa akin. Araw-araw kitang mahal hanggang gabi, ikaw pa rin. Araw-araw kitang mahal hanggang gabi, ikaw pa rin. Araw-araw kitang mahal hanggang gabi,
And that's the Lucky
ikaw pa
Lady?
rin.
Okay.
Sa simple mong ngiti, dyan mo ako nakuha. Malas na tiyarang ngiti, kaso puso ko ang kinuha. Huwag ka lang magpapahuli, kukulong kita sa akin. Ipuposas ko agad at di kita palalayain ang makasama ka. Kasi matagal ko nang asam, ano man ang sabihin ng iba. Walang pakialam, araw-araw kitang pinili na walang sapilitan. Kung bambigo man ako sa'yo, wala akong pagsisisihan. Araw-araw kitang mahal hanggang gabi, ikaw pa rin. Espesyal ka para sa akin, lahat ay gagawin. Ituturing kang prinsesa.
I think that's good. That's good. That's good. I already heard this song. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I just want to get your mixing thing on it. But on my part, solid track. Lyrics is on topic. if you guys can understand Tagalog on the Twitch item, it's a dope. It's a dope. He has dope lyrics. So
Love song.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's it seems like it was a pretty simple structuring. Like it was just, you know, if anything, I would say the vocals are kind of, I wouldn't say that they're louder than the beat. It's just that the way that they're mixed makes it sound like it's not in the same space as like the instrumental. So, you know, I don't know how much mixing you did with the vocals, but you could definitely clean it up a little better and level it out so that it does kind of sit better with the mix of the song. Like especially the part where is it? There was when it goes to like a low pitch. There was a point where the vocals, there was like a different tone where it was like lower and it was just a lot quieter. So really the only thing that I'm pointing out is just the levels, and then you can kind of EQ out the vocals a little bit to just kind of clean it up and give it a little bit more clarity and make it sound a little less muddy. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty solid. I like that, you know, honestly, being a lyric video, it is a nice touch that you added a picture of the girl, because it kind of catches people's attention, and it kind of like it helps with viewer retention. Like maybe throwing in those pictures kind of makes them want to watch more or keep watching. So I think that was a nice touch on top of the lyric video. But solid track, Amats. We always get some solid stuff from you, man. Good job. Very nice. All right.
Yeah, we can go back to the Discord side.
So let's go ahead here. We're gonna pull up. Oh, look at that! More submissions. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for joining the
Look at
the Discord.
Hell yeah.
Maybe have them start doing the Discord now to submit tracks.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Young Bull B.
Which one? Who are you in the chat, Young Bull? We're about to pull up your song right now.
Grindhouse Trey says, "Commas over Cooch. Hey, this was a vibe. Twitch gang. Grindhouse Trey won."
Yes.
I want. Marcus says, "I want to be like you so much. I love you. Google Reels SC." I don't know.
Oh, Zich has an ad. I'm guessing this is him. So we'll give it a second. While that ad is going on, I guess we can kind of just see.
Guys. I mean, if they subscribe to you, they won't get the ads anymore, right?
That is true.
Yeah. So if you guys can spare subscribe and you guys like the content, please give my boy a subscribe.
You guys have a Prime sub.
Yeah.
You guys
have Amazon Prime. Give him the Prime sub, man.
Yes, sir. All right. So Zich, I believe. This is you, right? Are you Young Bull? Tomu, what's up, by the way, man? How's it going?
What up, Boss Baby?
Thanks for stopping by.
Shout out to Boss Baby.
But yeah, looks like this is a testing version 1 of the song. Let's go ahead and check this out. Mixed up.
I broke her heart and I passed the blunt. I broke her heart and I passed the blunt. I said I love you, but that was for lunch. When it's time for dinner, I need a different type of bitch that got some extra thick buns. Whoa, shorty you fast, spin around, do the dance. Think she fell in love, think she fell in love. You don't get me started, baby don't get it mixed up. I'm tryna catch me a dog, I'm tryna catch me a dog. Shorty gon' show me love, she gon' show me love. Commas over coochie, commas over coochie. I'm tryna tell my
Sorry, I had to pause this. Just Mochi, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You are a fucking animal for doing that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Should have given 100.
Mochi coming through for y'all. Y'all better thank Mochi in the chat.
Baby, don't get mixed up. Got this shit fucked up. I'm tryna catch me a dog. Little bitch got me fucked up. She do anything for the bug. So tell me, how can I trust? Yeah. I broke her heart and I passed the blunt. I said I love you, but that was for lunch. When it's time for dinner, I need a different type of bitch that got some extra thick buns. Whoa, shorty you fast, spin around, do the dance. Think she fell in love, think she fell in love. You don't get me started, baby don't get it mixed up. I'm
tryna catch me a dog. I'm tryna catch me a dog. She gon' show me love. She gon' show me love.
Nice. It's a very straightforward track.
Yeah, very straightforward.
No mix down on it yet. I mean, for a song that hasn't been mixed down yet, I mean, the levels sound really nice. So the mixing should be a lot easier since, you know, you guys were able to level everything out pretty well before even getting into the mixing. Yeah, what'd you think, Jimmy?
Yeah, like you said, a very straightforward track. The lyrics are cool. Like it's just like you said, it's straightforward. I'm noticing some things. So you tagged this as a classical.
Oh yeah. I was expecting a like orchestra.
Yeah, like you tagged this as a classical. Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get something like really different, but no, it was cool. It was cool.
I think there's a lot of randomness that goes into like the whole packaging of this. Like, even the cover, it just says North on it. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of random stuff, and I think it works. You know what I mean? Like, you got some hard lines in there, like, you know, like you broke up with her and passed the blunt or something.
Yeah, I caught some of that too. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a fun track, man. I mean, like, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this being a V1 testing, like this could all, like, even the cover art, everything could just be a rough idea still, right? Like maybe you haven't ironed that out just yet, but I mean, in terms of the song, I think for what it is, it's a perfect length. Being like just under 2 minutes, it's very to the point. It's got a nice bounce to it. And I think the way that your vocals came through while you were kind of like sing rapping it goes well with like the way the instrumental is. So I think you did a solid job there. I mean, if anything, if I had any suggestions, it would probably just be on the mixing again on the vocals. It still sounds like a little bit muffly to me. So what I would do is maybe cut a little bit of the mid-range and then just give you a little boost in the high end just to give it some more clarity. That alone should probably make a difference in the vocals, so maybe try that out on V2 or version 1.1. But yeah, thank you for the submission, man. That was some dope stuff. Thank you for submitting in Discord and joining the community, man. Appreciate it. Tomu, only hip hop? No, we listen to everything, man. We've been listening to.
I don't know if we're gonna listen to your stuff though, Tomu.
We had some lo-fi stuff earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
Shout out
different
to
stuff.
Tomu. That's a brother right there.
Commas over coochie. Yes, there you go.
Commas over coochie. Put that on the chat.
There you go.
Commas over coochie.
All right. Well, I mean, I think that kind of takes care. We do have some other ones. I mean, do you still want to push out some more?
Yeah,
we
fuck
do.
it, man.
Okay,
Fuck it,
okay,
man.
okay.
I mean, if you want to push it out.
Yeah, let's do a few more of these guys.
Yeah, let's
on the Twitch
just
side.
do the Twitch side and just get through it while we got all our fam in here.
All right, this one is from B Purdy. B Purdy, where are you from? And let us know whether or not you did everything on this track, or maybe you just produced this for Czar. Is that his name? But this one's called Boiler Room. Let's go ahead and check this out.
That texture's nice.
This won you a track battle tonight. Okay. Massachusetts. Dude, every singer we've listened to has been on point.
It's nice.
Hitting them notes, bruh. Oh, this is like some lo-fi stuff. Yeah.
This has a potential to be a movie score.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a lot of money in that too, guys.
Yeah. I could see why this won you a track battle tonight, B. Purdy. It's very smooth, very smooth.
Come on, Violet, we're getting out of here. Oh, you can't get out backwards. Gotta go forwards to go back. Better press on.
Oh, you got a little switch up at the end for the outro. That's pretty nice.
It sounds like an anime score, right?
Yeah.
It's nice.
I like it. Definitely different than a lot of the stuff we normally get. Thank you for the submission. Yeah, I mean, just right off bat, this song is pretty damn good. I think the vocals came through really nice on this. I think, other than the beat itself, her harmonizing was really what got me for most of the song. She did a really good job with that, and the layerings were really nice. So, I think my only suggestion was maybe I would kind of play around. If anything, I would experiment and play around with like automation on reverb and delays, especially with her vocals, because it does sound like a pretty spacey, laid back type of vibe too, right? So the reverb and adding in that kind of space and echoes, I think it would really help make the song a little stronger. But dude, besides that, this was a really dope, like kind of like lo-fi R&B type of beat that was perfect for like someone to sing over. So I thought it was really nice, man. Thank you for that submission. Did you have anything to say about it, Jimmy, or
more singing?
More singing? Yeah, want more of Czar if that's how you pronounce it. But no, this was definitely a solid track, man. Thank you for that. Keep up what you're doing, man. All right, we will do hip hop. Since we did see one of yours already, we will save yours for the next episode. So I do appreciate this other submission. We're gonna keep this here.
Oh, it's a music video too, man.
It is, yeah. But we are gonna do Jameson the Third. I think we can just cap it off with this one right here. Right. This will be our last submission.
We're gonna get your first thing next week, Freddie.
Yeah, make sure you guys tune in next week. I do have a schedule down below in case any of you guys forget. And you guys are in the Discord as well, so you guys will be able to keep up everything best by keeping up to date with our Discord.
And also, since you're on the Discord, if you have any other tracks that you want us to hear, we're pretty active on the Discord.
Yeah.
Kelvin here can give you a quick feedback when he has the time. But that Discord gives you guys an opportunity to not only have access to us and to other creatives as well, so you guys can bounce off ideas and things like that. So
yeah, we're trying to get a little bit of everyone, right? So like not only just like musicians and producers, but maybe also people that are good at like music marketing, right? Or just stuff that can really help with your guys' music career, in case you guys don't have experience in like those avenues, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully we have something that can cover all the bases.
Have access to a team.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Essentially, yeah. We're going to be a very close-knit community, so we appreciate you guys joining early. But this one is called Text Me on the Way by Jameson the Third. Jameson the Third, let us know where you're from. Looks like it was co-produced with someone else. You produced and wrote it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a listen.
Let's go.
Last track of the night, guys.
Yeah, let's type in commas over Coochie on the chat. Let's go.
Georgia, shout out Georgia. Here we go.
Nice break.
Yeah.
Nice breakdown.
Hey. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Released earlier this month.
Yeah,
A fresh track, man.
I like the song composition on it. I even like the effect that he did, kind of like the muffled.
Yeah, like the distortion over his
Yeah,
vocals.
I think you can tell it's done on purpose.
Yeah.
I do kind of suggest like maybe playing in and out of that, like not do the muffle the whole time.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Just do in and out.
Just be tasteful with it.
Yeah,
You don't need to leave it on like the whole way through.
exactly.
Right?
That's I mean that's what I would do. Like, it seems like you have a good singing voice. Let that shine. You know, the effect is holding your singing ability back. So, I would even just leave that for like maybe if you're dubbing, or like an ad lib. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But other than that, solid track.
Yeah. I would agree with everything Jimmy kind of suggested. I think I would kind of play around with the way that you're using the distortion. I wouldn't just leave it on the whole way through. Even that, I think that effect was a little too overpowering. So maybe just turn it down just a little bit so it's not distorting it as much. Because when you do distort it, it's going to make it, much harder to hear out your pronunciations because of that distortion. So maybe tone it down a little bit or just kind of EQ it so that the vocal comes through a little more clear. Other than that, I did notice that the main vocal in particular was a little quiet. Some of the layerings actually, to me, sounded a little louder than your main vocals, so I would definitely give that a boost. But besides that, this is definitely a pretty solid track for what it is. I do like the composition and like the way that the beat switched up and everything like that. Keeps it exciting, doesn't make it boring. So yeah, no, this was definitely solid, man. Thank you,
Yes,
Jameson
sir. Yes,
III.
sir.
Shout
And
out Georgia.
And that ends it for the night. But each time we do an episode, we do give a two cosign, one in the Philippines and one in Asia, or most
Yeah.
likely the Philippines, and one in the Twitch. So the YouTube side, we usually do the Filipino side. So for that one, I'm gonna give it to those kids that did Loaded.
Was that DZ?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to DZ Loaded.
I like that one.
Just because they made what you call this, they made use of what they have, right?
Yeah.
So like he had the four homies and they capitalized on that. There was a lot of like if they shot that on the phone or in the camera, there was a lot of mature shots on that music video where it was a lot of it was thought out. And then for the Twitch shot, I'm gonna have to give it to my man Freddie High.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie, you took the cake on this one, man.
So I'm gonna have to give it to Freddie High. So
Hats off to you.
I'm excited next week, man, to watch that music video.
Yes.
Also next week we have a special guest. His name is Mike Swift. He's actually a pretty big rapper in the Philippines as well. So we're gonna try to squeeze in some Twitch stuff, but I'm pretty sure that the Filipino side is about to go crazy.
We'll probably have a larger focus on that because Mike Swift will be our guest. So he'll have a lot more input on that type of music since that's what he does, right? So yeah, we'll definitely have a larger focus on the stuff that's coming through Jimmy Pablo's side, for sure. But yeah, that's gonna call it for the night. Thank you guys for all the submissions tonight. They were, in particular, tonight was very, very solid. All of the submissions were great. Lots of variety there. So thank you guys for the submissions. We are going to be back next Monday, 8 p.m. PST. If you're over on the other side of the world, that's going to be 12 p.m. GMT on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. And then you can see in the bottom, you can follow me, Jimmy Pablo, on my YouTube, on my IG, also with Mixed by Kelvin. And please join the Discord. we're trying to create a beautiful community of creatives out there. So right now we have a lot of producers in there, so this is a good opportunity for if you're a songwriter to join that, or if you're a producer as well, join that. You have access to a lot of people. So.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that follow button if you haven't already. Shout out to Mochi for giving those 5 gifted subs. Make sure you guys thank her if you haven't already. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.